What's going on, guys? It's Ash here on Shogun FC and welcome back to another episode of Ballin' Out. We're here, it's Division 6 and we made a good start last episode. We got a draw and 2 wins, that's 7 points out of the 13 necessary just to stay in the division. So we're looking to build on that. This episode, if we get 2 wins, we are safe. If we get 3 wins, we're promoted just like that. And it's been a while since we started so well in the division and put ourselves in such a strong position, but the last time we did that, we messed up in the middle of the season and left it really late. So hopefully this time we can do a lot better and just keep the run of form going. I mean, I'm playing some good Pro Evo at the moment. I'm playing really well, so I'm hoping I can continue that. And without any further ado, let's get straight into the episode. Right then, so my first opponent, he had a pretty decent side, but nothing too crazy. And I went into this game thinking, okay, we can definitely get a result here as long as we play good football, do our stuff, make use of our strong players, and don't make any mistakes. And of course, true to form, we went into this game and immediately made a mistake, letting him score an easy tap in. He went 1-0 up and the game was in his control. I thought, you know, we still got the squad to do this, we can come back, we can equalise. But this guy, he knew how to attack, and he made the most of his key player, Ronaldo, and we went 2-0 up, and before long it was 3. Ronaldo scoring a goal at the near post there after some shambolic defending from myself. And the second half was very much the same sort of story, and he decided that, you know, he was in control of the game and didn't really want to go and attack and score any more goals, which of course was his prerogative. But he was quite content just to pass it around at the back for pretty much the entirety of the second half until he was sure that the game was safe. And it made for quite an unpleasant experience for myself, but it was a situation that I got myself into. I couldn't really complain, and it was down to me to try and score some goals. I got that chance there with Ronaldo and just didn't put it away, and that was really the story of this game. I was absolutely terrible, wasn't clinical in front of goal, didn't take my chances, and just let him go and score freely. And in the end, he ended up winning 4-0, and I can't really have any complaints about that. So, you know, that left us in a pretty shit position. 7 points after 4 games. Nothing changes in terms of the league position. But, you know, it does put us in a situation where we really want to win the next 2 games in order to secure safety. Right then, episode 2, and I've switched up the swag a little bit, just a bit. I've recorded this at a later date, so obviously I'm wearing something a little bit different. This guy had one of the best teams I've ever come up against, and I didn't know what was going to happen, but I needed to be on absolute CRUD if I was going to get something out of this game and stay safe this episode, and CRUD is what we got. When we asked for big goals on this series, we know what we get. It's big goals only, and that's a great goal from Ronaldo there, taking on how many players and just doing the business, stick it in the back of the net like he does. Neymar gets through this time now, and he's through, in on goal. He plays the sweat to Ronaldo. Ronaldo hits it off the post. I can't believe he didn't score there. Neymar gets the second bite of the cherry, does it himself, says he don't need Ronaldo, sticks it in the top bins. It's 2-0, and it looks like it's plain sailing at this point. 30 minutes into the game, and then this happens. Straight from a kickoff, he gets through, plays it to Benzema. Benzema does what Benzema does, and that is scoring just crazy goals, really, from angles or positions that you wouldn't expect him to score from. And again, this guy goes through with Neymar, and this time some great work from Aurier. I don't give him enough credit when he's good, but some great work from him means that he doesn't score from that attack. But this guy was absolutely all over me. And he does eventually score with Benzema after a lot of perseverance from him. I can't fault him, he was a very good player. And in the end, he was a victim of his own what can I say, enthusiasm. Is that what you just saw is what happens when you keep pressing X too much, and he accidentally scored an own goal. I thought it might be on purpose, but the way he kept playing, he definitely tried to get his way back into the game. But in the end, I won that 3-2, as you saw. I wish it was 3-0, that would have been a lot easier. That puts us on 10 points in the division, and we're definitely on the road to safety. Right then, final game of the episode, and this guy had probably the best first 11 I've ever come up against on any Pro Evo game, to be honest. Buffon, Marcelo, Silva, Ramos, Danilo, Torre, Thiago, Ribery, Messi, Robin and Neymar all in this phenomenal team. And I thought, you know what, it's going to be one of those episodes where, you know, I lose a couple of games and suddenly my season's in complete disarray. And it didn't start off well for me, I'll say that much. You know, this guy was completely pressuring me just from the get-go. And I really thought that, you know, I really shouldn't have bothered. Neymar gets through there with a bit of lackluster defending, shall we say. There's a couple of times we could have cut that out, but he goes through and scores, and he's 1-0 up. And at this point, you know, I couldn't do anything for the rest of the first half. But in the second half, some great play from the two Madrid boys, Ronaldo and Kroos, gets us back equal. And Kroos has been an unsung hero in the middle of the park. He's been really good since he's joined. Probably overshadowed a bit by the arrival of Baggio. But there he tried to mess about at the back, and as we know, balling out from personal experience, that never ends well. Neymar puts us 2-1 ahead, and a real goalmouth scramble here sees that Toni Kroos become provider for Ronaldo, return the favour. We're 3-1 in what could have been an offside goal there. Neymar makes it 4-1 with a very calm, composed finish into the bottom corner, and you know, somehow we've turned this game completely on its head in the second half. We've finished it 4-1, and the league now looks like this. Division 6 is now completely secure, and all we need is one more win from 4 games to get into Division 5. And you wouldn't bet against us right now. The kind of form that we're on, we're doing well. So, you know, I'm confident. I'm confident in the team, and I'm sure you guys are confident in these performances. I mean, look at the form. It's, you know, 1 draw, then we've got a couple of wins, got a loss, and then we've got a couple of wins again. And, you know, I think we've been quite convincing the way that we've been playing. We've been scoring a lot of goals. There's only 1 game we didn't score in. That was the first game of this episode. But other than that, we've been on fire in front of goals. So, you know, long may that continue. Right then, so that's the end of this episode of Ballin'. Now, if you enjoyed it, give that a big thumbs up. It's all appreciated. Not really much else to say other than hopefully over the weekend I'll be playing quite a bit online. So if you guys want to play me, as always, leave your PSN in the description below and I'll add you up. I'm always playing some friendlies when I go on there. If I'm on for a good couple of hours, I'll play some myClub and then I'll play some friendlies. I'm in the lobbies for a good couple of hours at least, especially on the weekends when I get a bit more time to do so. So if you want a game, I'm open for a game. Either get at me there or get at me on Twitter. My Twitter is @AshElNegro. You'll know it's me because my Twitter name is The Shogun. That's me. Get at me on there. Connect with me. Talk to me. I'm an open guy. But until then, thank you for watching this episode of Ballin' Out. It's been great. I've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed it too. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. All that good stuff. Until next time, peace.